So guys, another video here, and today, you know, I want to discuss about um, a lot of stereos that it's not easy to find out there, and I've been looking for those good stuff, good stereos, and it's just not easy anymore. A lot of people, I believe that they're probably selling it online. They're selling in eBay, and they wanted to make more money. Um, Today, it's winter time, and not a lot of people are hustling and going out there and selling stereos from the 70s. And today is a slow, it's a slow time, and not a good, time to find those vintage stereos. It's been a couple months now. I did not really hustle out there, and a couple more months, and when it's summer comes, then I'm gonna hustle again and look for good vintage stereos. I want to talk about other thing that um, some of the people are, they don't really like you know contemporary, or I would say um, the new generation of the stereos. You know how it is nowadays when this new stereos came out, and they have this new looks and computerized, and it's digital, and not a lot of people, guys, are into that. The my generation, we like the vintage stereos, and that's how we um, that's how we understood, and that's how we grew up with the vintage stereos. And it's just different. And like I always said, the quality sounds of the vintage stereos, it's a good sounds. And definitely, guys, vintage stereos, they have this uniqueness, how they build the stereos. And they don't really do, like nowadays, they don't do shortcuts how they build the stereos. Today they make it more smaller and less, motherboards, and what do you call this, little, they try to budget, or they try to economize the you know um, the the things that they put in that stereos, this motherboards and transformers, and other stuff that it's in that stereos nowadays, unless you're paying thousands of dollars. And I would definitely not buy the modern ones. Yeah, the contemporary ones. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, the modern ones, because they're just different nowadays how they build the stereos. And to me, the vintage stereos is just amazing to look at, all those knobs, and the tuners, the lighting, and it's just amazing. Like Marantz, Sansui, Pioneer, um, Techniques, Kenwood, Luxman, Lafayette, Sony. They have different types of this brands that it's really nice back in the day, and they are costing more money today. I've been watching a lot of videos in YouTube, and a lot of collectors, they have this expensive stereos, and it's very nice to have. I do have a lot of stereos, and um, it's just not one of those really expensive ones, because I don't want to spend that kind of money, and I just want to have something that I can enjoy my music, which is, my Marantz, Sansui, Luxman, Lafayette, um, and other brands. But today, guys, a lot of people are selling their stereos very expensive now, and I don't know how can people afford to buy all this. And I saw it in eBay. A lot of people are selling for $1,000 stereos for Sansui and other brands, and they're raising up the price, and it's really crazy, the price. And I don't know how people don't get that. Like, not all vintage stereos are expensive, even though they're from the 70s, because they are vintage doesn't mean that they can just throw a high price to sell that stereos. And it's kind of ridiculous how how, if you think about it, it's just outrageous, the price. And for people out there that they don't really know, I mean, they're gonna buy it, they're gonna not care because they want it, but they never think of the value of the money, but they just go for it because they will like it or they want it. But it's high price. A lot of stereos today is in eBay, it's expensive, and I notice. And even when I go to flea market, I go to one that I always went, and I walk around. I'm seeing those sellers, and when I see some stereos there, and when I ask them how much it is, and they throw the price, and it's obviously that it's high, and to them, because they need money, and they don't care about the buyers. They just throw money, and they think I'm gonna buy it from them. No way, never. So I don't care if it's a Sansui DB 9090. If it's really high price, I'm not gonna buy it. I don't care about the stereo because it's too much and it's too expensive. A lot of people, because they think that it's vintage, they always think that it's always high price. And like I said, not all stereos, not all vintage stereos are expensive. So if they're fair, then I will know. I mean, it's mathematics. You do the common sense, and you will. So a lot of stereos nowadays, when they sell it, they throw high price. But anyways, yeah, so the modern stereos, guys, like the Macintosh, Marantz, Sansui, and these are very nice stereos, modern and vintage stereos. But I will never try to have Macintosh, because the other thing, guys, that I don't want to buy those expensive stereos, because they are really heavy. They are heavy, guys, to carry, and I don't want to kill myself to carry that heavy stereos, because when people get old, I don't know how, if they moved or they want to sell that thing, it's very heavy. I don't know if they can still carry it. So I just want this light, stereos, I mean, with weight, but not too heavy, So my Marantz stereo, it's very heavy, it's really heavy. You can feel it when you carry it. You can feel it on your back that you're carrying that thing. And it's not one of those gigantic ones, guys. It's not like the Sansui 9090 DB or those Pioneers, like big one, like my Luxman. Man, it's really heavy, full of metals, and it's just heavy, but it has beautiful sound that that my Lafayette has. I mean, amazing, but it's really heavy. So I try to avoid that now, because heavy, and to carry that thing, it's just crazy. Yeah. So this summer, guys, I'm gonna be lessen my stereos. I'm gonna sell some of my stereos, or I don't know, I would probably sell more whatever I have in the garage, and I'm just gonna keep, you know, some of it. And definitely I'm gonna keep my SP 1500 speakers and my SP 2000 Sansui speakers because they're great. And I have this Fisher speakers that I bought for 10 bucks, but it's a good speakers, you know, so I'm gonna keep those speakers because they are expensive. And the rest I'm gonna sell it and sell some other stereos that I have there. I have a bit of modern stereos and I'm gonna sell it. Last year I've been selling a lot of stereos. I mean, sold it, and I get rid of it because there's too many in my garage. If you watch my other videos, you will see, you know, in my garage how it looks like. And I'm gonna sell those and get rid of it and start, you know, new fresh stereos, different looks and different things that I can buy and sell, you know, because I do buy and sell. That's my other sideline. And then I work for, you know, company, and it's good to have extra money. And I'm gonna start this summer, so a couple more months, April, May, May, then we're gonna start again. And if I see some good stereo receivers there or other stuff that I can sell, and I'm gonna buy it and refill my garage and sell it. So that's how I do it. And you know, part of it, guys, I enjoy doing that. I enjoy collecting vintage stuff and, you know, different things, but you know, don't like to spend a lot of money, especially to buy it online, buy it on eBay, because they are expensive. I don't mess around with eBay. Very rare I buy there. And you know, I stopped because the vintage stereos there are going up and up and up. You guys check it out when you go to eBay. Check those vintage stereos, you'll see the price and you'll be surprised. So yeah, another video here that, you know, just to share with you guys, something to talk about, you know, from vintage, modern, and how to sell and buy and look for vintage stereos, you know, winter time and summertime. And you know, that's how it goes, you know. So that's how the life cycle, you know, the year cycle. And something that I want to talk about and I want to share. And for some people, you know, probably don't know how, you know, how this works. Maybe you'll get some idea from this video that I have, and you know, you'll learn. If you're a beginner, you want to buy and sell and, you know, collect some stereos from the 70s, and how, you know. And the other thing, guys, when you buy vintage stereos, make sure that it's heavy, and look at the capacitors and the transformers, and you know, open it inside and look at the wattage, go in the back, the watts, and you know, look at where it's made, because I always buy made in Japan. So Japan is a good stereos, it lasts long, and it has good sounds, good quality, you know, looks and sounds, and it's a good to buy and sell. So for some folks out there, they kind of want to start this kind of stuff, you know, young folks. So you know, if you watch this video, and you might get an idea how, you know, to buy good vintage stereos, you know what I mean. So, and always ask for discount, you know, when you buy stereos from the owner. Always lower the price, because that's used, okay? So when it's used, you have the right to ask lower price, and if they need the money, they will take that bait and you'll get that stereos. That's how I do it, and that's how I've been doing. I don't buy expensive stereos because I don't like to spend that kind of stereos, because my belief, guys, is from the 70s, and not all vintage stereos are expensive. So I don't believe because it's vintage, it's gonna cost like $3,000, you know. So not me. So okay, guys, another video here for today, and I will see you again next time. Hope you learned something from this video, and see you again next time. For now, say bye bye.